Everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Brian back with a bone update. Okay, we're going to take a look at this chart here, see if a breakout could be coming soon or what's going on here. Okay, first off, I have a really great article here. Shibarium hits a new milestones. Wallets surpass 100,000 as staked bone hits 21 million. All right, this just came out today. Staked bone and wallet addresses on Shibarium attain new milestones as the Shiba Inu development team relaunches the network for public use. Staked bone and Shibarium wallets. Says here the Shiba Inu community has regained momentum with activities within the project ecosystem hitting new highs. These positive developments come shortly after the Shiba development team confirmed that Shibarium is back online and functioning properly. The wallets have exceeded the 100,000 threshold. That's awesome. With Shibarium wallet sitting at exactly 101,545 at the time we're writing, total transactions on the network have risen to 445,255. That's incredible. The impressive transaction volume on Shibarium coincides with 348,734 total blocks produced at an average block time of 5 seconds. Shibarium scan further showed that 66,058 transactions were executed on Monday alone. Moreover, staked bone on the Shiba Inu Layer 2 scaling network continues to increase. Currently, 12 validators exist on the Layer 2 blockchain, with exactly 21,017,817 bone now staked on Shibarium. Recall that the Shiba Inu community staked nearly 20 million bone on Monday, as reported by the Crypto Basic. The current figure shows that investors have staked an additional 1 million bone within 24 hours. However, amid this massive growth, bone Shibaswap's price has dropped over 4.77% in the past 24 hours. Notably, bone is exchanging hands at $1.28 at press time. We're up at $1.32 right now. All right, so pretty good article. All right, and as far as the charts go, you know they're going to do what they do. We're going to go over that in a second here. Let's take a look here and see where bone is at. Number 106. All right, if we click on here, 24-hour volume 7.2 million, market cap 304 million. Still extremely low. That's pretty impressive. And if you guys are interested, I put a new video out yesterday for the members section. It's $14.99 to get the trading videos. It's level 3. Put a video out yesterday. It's over a half hour long on how to short the market. Okay, let me tell you exactly what that is, because some people are a little confused on that. It's not selling your bags. Okay, longing and shorting the market is using leverage, which if you don't know what leverage is, please stay away from it. Okay, I use it almost daily. All right, but it can also, it shows you when a coin breaks momentum and where to buy back in for the downside move. Okay, and so if you're interested, there's 8 videos in there now, about 5 hours worth of content for $14.99, and I'm only running that till the end of September. That's a very good deal. If you don't get $15 out of one video there, I think that's kind of crazy. It took me years to learn what I know about charting. So, and I'm not the best. I don't know everything. Geez, not at all. I'm not claiming that. But I do all right for myself. Okay, so you can see we're having a nice bounce in the market today. Hex up 15%. Bitcoin Cash 17. Nice bounce out there. Bitcoin itself, it's up 17 or 1,800 bucks. Let's take a look. Well, it's 14.91 now. At one point, it was up. What was it up here? It's come down some, but it had a day's range. It had a high of 28,142. All right, I'd like to see it break some certain levels here. I put these lines on here. It had a support line coming up here that it broke through, and it has a resistance line up top here that it has to break through to to get back, on the positive side here. Okay, we have not set a lower low. That line is right there. Okay, we still have this low here. We haven't broke it, thank God. And the daily RSI is heading up. The weekly is almost reset for Bitcoin. You can see there by the end of this week, this weekly RSI should be back in the positive. So we have a green weekly candle though. So Bitcoin's looking a little stronger anyway. All right, let's go over the bone here. All right, there's something I want to go over. All right, the weekly RSI is still coming down. Okay, we technically had a little bit of bearish divergence on that weekly. If we look right here, if we take a trend line, go from the top, just barely, okay, the top to over here, you can see just a little lower. Okay, back, let's put it on there. There you go. Just barely bearish divergence. What I think's going on here is I'm going to show you. Let's get this back where I want it. All right, we have the weekly still coming down. We have the daily at the top rolling over. It's at a 72 and a 75. Okay, this isn't bad news, but we got to finish something up here. All right, what I believe's coming in. I don't like them wicks. I don't like. I'm just ignoring them wicks. Okay, we bounced up to a 702 here, and I'm just being 100% honest with you guys. If you're gonna watch my videos, honesty means everything. Okay, I'm going to show you what I see in the chart. If you don't like it, I'm extremely sorry, but this is what I believe is going on here. Okay, right there would be not that. Let's hold on 1 second. I believe right here we're getting a B, and the C is going to come down here, possibly down, towards the 86-cent range. Okay, 85, 89 would be an exact target, and then I believe this thing is really going to bounce hard. Okay, and the reason I'm showing you that, let's go out in the weekly. Stick with me here, please. Don't get frustrated and bounce out of here, because this makes a lot of sense. All right, let's take number one, the heck with it. Alright, I have a lot of drawings in here, but let's get them off here. Alright, you have a support line coming up through here. Alright, and one up here. Alright, and I talk about Elliott waves and stuff all the time. I live by them, I chart by them, and I wholly believe in them. Okay, now over here, we have a contracting triangle. Okay, you have a descending line on top and an ascending line on the bottom. All right, that's what we got over here on bone. We have descending on top and ascending on the bottom. All right, with the Elliott waves, you have an A, B, C, D, E, and once you finish that E is when the takeoff, the launch area. Okay, so if we come over here, we have that right here. We have A, B, C, D. This should be our E. Okay. Then after that, this thing should really bounce hard once we finish out that bottom. This is not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't claim to be any professional or guru, or I can see the future. Nothing like that. All right. But when you really zoom in on this chart, there's big ABCs all over in here. Okay, and if we go back over here, you have you have an ABC here, you have an ABC here, ABC here, ABC here. All right, this chart is filled with ABCs. An Elliott wave triangle traces out 5 interval moves, each of 3 waves. The distance traveled by each subsequent wave reduces in length. Okay, that's what we have here. These are reducing in length. This has the effect of contracting the range of the wave, hence the name, contracting triangle. A low-risk trade can be placed at the end of wave E with the idea of catching the market as it turns back into the trend. Okay, and this thing, these work out a lot. Now, if we go in here, I could I've measured out the ABCs over here, you know, before I did this video. They were right here was an ABC. Okay, in here there is a ABC. All right, and right here I see an ABC forming. We hit that 702 on the fib perfectly. All right, hold on here. It was without that wick. I'd have to go back into the daily. All right, and let's see here. Right over here. That's why I don't like them wicks. Okay, that's without the wick right there. You can see an A, B. Now, if this gets above $1.45, then this is out. Okay, this is out. All right, but the measured move of this thing would be down. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to mess this up. Whoops. Hold on. Let's get that ABC off there a second. I'm going to get this measured move correctly. Alright, we had the bottom there, 702. Pull this down. Alright, right around 84, 85 cents is what I'm getting here. And please don't take this as the gospel, guys, and sell every bit you have and go for this, okay? Do your own research and stuff like that, please, please, please. I don't want blame for anybody's misfortune or anything like that, okay? I'm just showing you what I see going on with the charts here, all right? And I did measure an ABC in here going up, all right? So it absolutely looks like this contracting triangle, okay? That's what I'm going with. You know, I have learned my lesson about selling my bag and trying to buy back in lower. I've tried that before. I had I don't know 30 or 40,000 Cardano, and that's when it was above $1. And I sold it and tried to buy back in cheaper, and I got burnt on that one, and that one hurt me big time. You know, I read something wrong in the chart, and it got me. So I don't like excuse me, I don't like doing that anymore. I am just showing you simply what I see going on in here. And like I said, if we break that that one area, that what was it, $1.45, that was without the wick. You know, if I put the wick in here, then we have a 618. You know, and then look at that. That would pull it down to 80 cents. Okay, so there's two ways we can measure this out. All right, the 618 is that's a very, very plausible area to hit for an ABC. That's fine. That's all the higher ups come is 618, 702. So if we use the wick on this move instead of no wick, then that's given a target right down about the bottom of the wedge down here at 80 cents. Okay, so that looks more reasonable to me, that to hit the bottom of the wedge right down here. Okay, and then this thing, it should fire up out of here. Okay, so if we get that pullback, we get it. The main reason I think that is this weekly RSI. All right, you can see now on the bottom it's turning up. Yeah, it's definitely turning up. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. 1000% I could be wrong. Okay, no doubt about it. But there's no volume coming into here. All right, the volume's dead right down here. Not a whole lot coming in. Today 1 million bone. Yesterday 4.7 million. Okay, but we're nowhere near back here. 14 million, 16 million. 14 million, you know, the declining volume. All right, if I see an increasing volume down here and the weekly turning back up, then I'd say, oh boy, maybe this thing's going to get out of here. Now, if we're using the wick and we take a measurement and to invalidate this, yeah, it would have to so the weekly, let me get back to that daily here. Where boys see, I don't like it. Bone gets a really lot of wicks flying around. I don't like them at all. Okay, but to invalidate this thing, you'd have to get above $1.51. All right, that would be the 702. Then I would believe that it's heading possibly for a breakout. Okay, and we're at $1.3258 right now. So if it broke $1.51, that would be the 702 on the Fibonacci. Then I would believe it could possibly be going higher. All right, so might have some downtime here, guys. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. So life goes on. We'll move on here, and once we finish this out and get to the bottom, look out. This thing should have a massive bounce, and we should be in very, very good shape here. So, all right, guys, thank you so very, very much. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Have a great day, everybody.